Greetings and welcome to this fascinating Aptera briefing, where we'll take you on a comprehensive tour of the EV manufacturer's vehicle pricing strategy and advancements in solar research. Now let's get going. The launch edition's price point will determine Aptera's success or failure. It has to be extremely cost-effective, or else they risk losing this customer and many others who are shopping for a second car. If the Aptera remains reasonably priced, it will serve as our secondary family car. As far as I'm aware, Aptera won't be eligible for the $7,500 tax credit, which means its price will be higher than that of other domestic electric vehicles. It is likely that the majority of their reservation holders who earn more than $40,000 are searching for a car that is under $40,000. Not a collector's item, but an inexpensive two-passenger EV is what I'm searching for. As far as I'm aware, Aptera won't be eligible for the $7,500 tax credit, which means its price will be higher than that of other domestic electric vehicles. It is likely that the majority of their reservation holders who earn more than $40,000 are searching for a car that is under $40,000. Not a collector's item, but an inexpensive two-passenger EV is what I'm searching for. In the field of electric vehicles, it has practically become customary for manufacturers to launch an expensive, fully equipped version of their vehicle first, primarily to cater to individuals who want the prestige of being the first or owning a collectible car. There is a very limited number of domestic vehicles that qualify for the entire $7,500 tax credit, and the majority of them are priced almost twice as much as Aptera intends to charge. And when the requirements get stricter, the list will be even lower the following year. Additionally, one must earn substantially more than the national average in order to have the $7,500 tax liability required to claim the entire tax credit. Because VW and Honda use 5-year model development cycles, the cars that will be introduced in 2023 will have been in development since 2018. Additionally, both companies already have supply chains and factories. The distinction lies in the fact that Aptera is allowing us to watch and participate in the process transparently, whereas we are unable to see it. It will be interesting to transfer the tax credit to the dealer because each dealer will determine whether or not to apply the credit and even how to do so. It's possible that merchants will mark up prices to prevent you from benefiting from the tax credit. What dealers will Aptera have? The Michigan legislature was convinced to outlaw direct sales by the car dealers lobby. Here, Tesla buyers have to purchase their cars from another state. But a sizable Tesla factory is located only 2 miles away from me, and it can service the numerous local Tesla cars that were bought brand new in other states. Remarkably, the building features a showroom with its back to the street. What dealers will Aptera have? The Michigan legislature was convinced to outlaw direct sales by the car dealers lobby. Here, Tesla buyers have to purchase their cars from another state. But a sizable Tesla factory is located only 2 miles away from me, and it can service the numerous local Tesla cars that were bought brand new in other states. Remarkably, the building features a showroom with its back to the street. No, Aptera will only sell directly to customers. However, since it's not a car, I doubt that most states' dealership regulations will apply. At several states, an Aptera is classified as a motorbike or autocycle, but with similar criteria. Motorcycles are typically sold at dealer-branded stores. Actually, you may buy any Tesla vehicle straight from Tesla online. Although they don't have dealerships, Tesla has stores or showrooms in various states. Vehicles that are kept in inventory in a store or showroom are still ordered online. Then delivery becomes the problem. While some states mandate that Tesla vehicles be delivered to the buyer's residence or place of business, others let customers pick up their cars from a dealership or repair center. There is only one Tesla store/service center in my state of Mississippi, where buyers can pick up their cars, but sales do not occur there. No, Aptera will only sell directly to customers. However, since it's not a car, I doubt that most states' dealership regulations will apply. At several states, an Aptera is classified as a motorbike or autocycle, but with similar criteria. Motorcycles are typically sold at dealer-branded stores. A vehicle is used generically in the Michigan statute, although it is not defined to include a minimum number of wheels. I came upon the following sentence that forbids direct sales. Sell any new motor vehicle directly to a retail customer other than through franchise dealers, unless the retail customer is a nonprofit organization or a federal, state, or local government or agency. The term motor vehicle is used generically in the Michigan statute, although it is not defined to include a minimum number of wheels. I came upon the following sentence that forbids direct sales. Sell any new motor vehicle directly to a retail customer other than through franchise dealers, unless the retail customer is a nonprofit organization or a federal, state, or local government or agency. So in Michigan, motorcycles can only be bought from a franchise dealership. As you may have observed earlier in the year, Aptera began the aerodynamic form validation phase at Pininfarina's renowned wind tunnel. However, we're not stopping there in our efforts to certify our solar-powered car. We are thrilled to take you on a new trip today as we explore the validation phase, a critical stage in our effort to realize solar mobility. We'll get into the details of this phase, its importance, and the schedule that will direct us in the construction of a dependable and secure solar-powered EV in this blog article. Let's go over the phases of evolution that have brought us to this point first, though. Concept and ideation, design and engineering, system development, computational fluid dynamics, CFD, simulation and modeling, prototyping and vehicle dynamics testing, solar testing and low-volume production, supplier selection and sourcing. Manufacturing planning are the development stages that lead up to the validation phase. Key steps in the validation phase for Aptera. 1. Long lead time tool production for Aptera's BINCs. As we mentioned in our monthly update, more than 60% of the necessary tools and equipment needed to construct Aptera's body in carbon, BIN-C, have been finished and put into service. These consist of the post-process tooling and stamping dies that are used to sculpt carbon fiber SMC into Aptera's body sections with forces of up to 5,000 tons. We urge you to take a moment to geek out with us if you haven't seen it yet. When compared to the equipment and tools for other vehicle zones, these tools have the longest lead periods for production and require the most capital. To get Aptera on the road and in your driveways as quickly as possible, progress in this area is crucial. 2. Parts manufacturing and certification for Aptera's BINCs. The body components for our production intent builds, or PI builds for short, are now being stamped using the stamping dies and post-process tooling displayed above. Our team will employ PI builds as the means of conducting additional testing and validation in the upcoming months. They will have a production car-like appearance and functionality. A coordinate measuring machine, C&M, is used in a comprehensive validation procedure to check the body parts for appropriate thickness and surface tolerance. The components that have green stickers indicate that they have completed validation, passed testing, and are suitable for usage in our PI builds. 3. Body pieces joined together to produce Aptera's BINC-C. After the 6 major components of Aptera's body are finished and verified, they will be joined to form the entire BIN-C. After that, the entire structure will be verified once more to ensure that the body closures are tolerable. 4. Start production intent, PI, and progress builds. The next stages come together to construct a full PI build after joining the Aptera body sections to create a complete BIN-C. The structural battery pack is used to connect the front and rear subframes. This assembly is then integrated with the BIN-C, and the remaining phases in our vehicle assembly process are demonstrated in this video. As we add more and more Aptera parts and components with production intent, our initial builds will be progress builds. This enables us to ramp up to full PI builds, whereby all of our production parts will eventually be manufactured using production tooling and equipment. 5. PI build testing and validation start. Our PI builds will go through thorough evaluations during the testing and validation phase, with an emphasis on a number of crucial elements that include, but are not limited to improve handling dynamics and ride comfort. Tests will be conducted on the suspension and dampers. Brake systems will be carefully inspected to ensure accurate stopping power. Airbag calibration to guarantee the security of passengers in different situations. To maintain ideal operating temperatures for passengers and the system in a variety of conditions, the thermal system will be put to the test. In-depth testing will be conducted on the battery and engine to assess longevity and efficiency. The optimization of vehicle systems through software integration will provide a smooth driving experience. 6. PI builds start to undergo safety and crash testing. The subsequent level of Aptera's validation procedure places a strong emphasis on crash testing and safety. PI builds will go through a number of thorough evaluations, such as checks for regulatory compliance to guarantee conformity to industry norms. Throughout validation, quality assurance will be scrutinized to ensure the highest manufacturing standards are maintained. Aptera drivers will be guaranteed long-lasting performance and peace of mind through thorough testing of the durability and reliability of the vehicles. Every element of the car's design will be refined to maximize effectiveness and general safety. A variety of real-world scenarios will be included in safety and accident testing, demonstrating Aptera's commitment to passenger safety and vehicle integrity. 7. Manufacturing validation. Evaluating assembly lines and production machinery. The goal of Aptera's manufacturing validation phase is to make sure that the highest efficiency and quality criteria are met in the production of our solar electric vehicles. This vital stage entails testing and fine-tuning assembly lines and production equipment, with the goal of maximizing precision and streamlining manufacturing procedures. We are dedicated to providing Aptera vehicles that are long-lasting and made with the highest precision by carefully assessing every facet of our production processes. 8. Production begins and the first delivery is made. The adventure that has brought us all this far will climax when we start manufacturing and are ready for our first delivery. The first deliveries will usher in a new era in sustainable mobility after years of unrelenting innovation. First, we will turn over the keys to our 2,000 trailblazing accelerators, who have helped pave the way for the beginning of a more promising, environmentally friendly, and less hazardous driving future. There isn't much time left if you want one of the first 2,000 Aptera cars. To see the current number of available slots in real time, look at the header of our website. Until our 2,000 spot is filled, anyone who invests $10,000 or more will have the opportunity to be among the first to receive their very own Aptera, which comes with commemorative and serialized markings highlighting the significance of your groundbreaking car. Aptera is working hard to provide a solar electric vehicle through our validation phase, bringing us one step closer to a world where every trip is powered by the sun. We really hope you'll stick with us. And with that, we conclude for the time being. I hope this briefing was helpful to you in some way. I appreciate you viewing. To support this channel, kindly click the bell notification feature below to subscribe to this channel and to help YouTube learn of your preferences and enable you receive notifications every time new videos are uploaded on this channel. Thank you. See you in the next video.